Hello and welcome to Home Park for today's round of 16 National League Cup clash. It's between Armagh City and Limavady United. A place in the last 8 is the reward this morning. We're live on Armagh City Football Club TV. I'm Barry Green. Let's look at this morning's teams then. Armagh City have Jimmy Carr in goal, Rio Fitzpatrick, Callan Enchev, Jimmy McGurgan, Declan Hines, Fiacra, Maxwell, Thomas McAlinden, Shane Toner, Dylan McQuaid, Denas, Nugel Vicious and Jimmy Murphy complete the starting 11 for Armagh City, managed by Kyle McCardle. On the bench, it's Porrig McShane, Malio Amaral, Dylan Murphy, Rhys Coyle, Jaden Heffernan and Finn Donnelly. Moving then to today's visitors. Limavady United, managed by Timmy Dixon. They have Callum Brown in goal, Owen Mulligan, Luke Woods, Xander Mullen, Jake Lockery, Ashton Pinkerton, Isaac Cowan, Harry Butcher, Owen McGonigal, Michael Butcher and Sonny Conboy. The substitutes this morning for Limavady United, it's number 12 Alex Mullen, 13 Aaron Holland, 14 Joseph Burnside, 15 Josh Campbell and 17 Ty Roque. So we should be underway in the not too distant future in this, as ever, Subway sponsored under 16 National League Cup fixture. It's being provided live for you this morning from Home Park in Armagh. And this ground was for a very long time a grass pitch like many others, but Armagh City a few years ago joined the bandwagon and is certainly a great facility to have in the local area. There we can see the Dingle Daily stand in the background. And Armagh's players just knocking the ball around. So these two teams will be well prepped for this cup game, which could of course go into extra time. Let's hope it doesn't, and we have a winner well in advance of that. But these two teams playing and plying their trade in the National League's under 16s divisions. Got Armagh City playing in the Premier Division. And Armagh City currently sitting in 4th position after the recent split. Last game for Armagh City, they came out on top against Rosario. Won by 3-2 in that Premier Division game. And that match was played this day last week in Belfast. Just one defeat in their last 6 games for Armagh City. And as we take a look at the Limavady United return, they play in the under 16s 1st Division. Limavady have lost their last 7 games in all competitions. Well, it's fair to say they'll come in as slight underdogs in this morning's game. They lost to Ballyclare last Saturday by 3-1, and were beaten 4-0 by Annie United prior to that in the league. And we're on the wrong side of a 6-0 drubbing by Maiden City. That was back on the 4th of January. The last win, incidentally, for Limavady. Have to go all the way back to the 1st of October, when they beat Foyle Harps by a single goal to 0. So slight delay to the start of this game, which was due to kick off some 4 minutes or so ago. When the game does kick off, you'll see each and every piece of the action live here. Live from Home Park, and the National League Cup into the last 8, the victors from today. So there's quite the prize here, and players on both sides and management as well know that that will gee their team on should they come out on top. It'll gee their team on for the rest of the season, particularly in their league campaigns. I'm still waiting on both sets of players to come out, fully kitted out and ready for this National League Cup fixture in the round of 16. Being provided to you live on Armagh City Football Club TV. Armagh from the Premier Division, and Limavady United currently plying their trade also in the National League, but the division below. Well, it looks as if it won't be long until we edge towards a delayed kickoff. It looks as if it's going to kick off some 15 minutes later than originally advertised. But the two skippers together with the match referee, who is going through proceedings himself here, as what he expects from both sets of players. The Armagh City up against Limavady United in the Under-16 National League Cup round of 16. I'll give you one more reminder then of the two teams in terms of their lineups. Armagh City with Carr, Fitzpatrick, Enchev, McGurgan, Hines, Maxwell, McAlinden, Toner, McQuaid, Nugalvicius and Murphy. On the bench for Kyle McCardle's team, McShane, Amaral, Murphy, Coyle, Heffernan and Donnelly. Armagh City will play in white shirts today. And Limavady will have Brown in goal. Be Brown, Milligan, Woods, Mullen, Lockery, Pinkerton, Coyan, Butcher, McGonigal, Butcher and Conboy. On the bench for Timmy Dixon's side, Mullen, Holland, Burnside, Campbell and Rocky. Almost good to go here. And if you're just joining us, this game being provided to you live by Armagh Football Club TV in association with Sportsite. The Subway Under-16 National League Cup game about to kick off, much to the relief of those who've travelled today. Get some sight of the Armagh players on the left-hand side. Playing in the blue colours will be Limavady. Almost ready to get going here. Referee checks with both sets of players and we are at long last underway. Limavady with the early possession here. Attempted ball down the line is cut out. And it's Denas Nugalvicius who took the throw in on this near touchline. It's picked up in midfield by Fiacre Maxwell, who's a skipper of Armagh City. Coming across to clear the danger, there's Jimmy McGurgan. Good start. Not even a minute on the clock. Throw into Limavady. There's Jake Lockery taking the throw in. Goalkeeper needs to come here and take for Armagh City and does. Ball nudged out of play. Partially headed clear by Lockery. And that's picked up in midfield by Armagh City. Playing in white colours. Bit of a miss there. And that's Ty Rockey. Clip ball into the box, and that's well taken. Lovely pickup. And that's bowled out to this near touchline. There's Toner. Back inside then to Declan Hines. Good retention by Armagh City. Both teams just trying to work the other out. Hines. Clip ball up to halfway. Taken up by Sheehan Toner. Picked up by Ty Rockey. Quick free kick taken. There's it Kyan inside to Joseph Burnside, and now it's all the way back with goalkeeper Callum Brown for the first time in this game. Headed on. Should be tidied up. Just nudged back to Callum Brown again by Michael Butcher. Now Limavady have it again. Here's Kyan, forward pass to Rockey. Cuts it back inside. Almost an opportunity for a shot for Isaac Kyan. He might get a chance here. Kyan turns inside. Kyan brings a fine save from Jimmy Carr. Superb save here after 3.5 minutes. And Limavady United threatening. Cut inside there. Isaac Kyan. Superb save in the end by Jimmy Carr. Limavady still putting Armagh City under plenty of pressure here. Here's Lockery. It's well played by Michael Butcher. Gets away from his man. Corner kick. Defending to do for the hosts. And it looks to be in at the back post. And it's a header. It's a header that's escaped the goalkeeper. And that goal scored by Ashton Pinkerton for Limavady United. And it's the away side who go in front here. Just 5 minutes on the clock. That corner kick. And up from the back was Ashton Pinkerton. Jimmy Carr got a hand to it. He just couldn't prevent the ball from nestling in the back of the net. Armagh City 0, Limavady United 1. So, time for Armagh City to dust themselves down. Trying to get the ball down again. Here they come through Toner. Seeing Toner. The ball came back off, and that was good defending by the goal scorer, Ashton Pinkerton. Goal kick from Callum Brown. Ball runs kindly this time to Aaron Holland. An attempt at a switch of play by Owen McGonigal. Toner thought there might have been an opportunity there to pick up possession. Instead, Limavady come clear with the ball. It's Aaron Holland. Need interplay here. Now it's with Ty Rockey. Well won though by Fiacre Maxwell. Ball adjudged to have gone out of play. Maxwell, it's a lovely dink over the top. Ball came off the Armagh City player. Harmlessly. I was going to say harmlessly behind for a goal kick. Didn't though. A corner kick then to Armagh City. Goalkeeper came across and made sure that ball didn't nestle in to his goal. Here comes that corner kick. It's headed just behind. Send a goal kick this time around, and that'll give Limavady some breathing time. Limavady back in possession. No, it's a good clearance for Limavady, who lead here by 1-0. If you have just joined us in this Under-16 National League Cup fixture at Home Park, a goal scored after just 5 minutes. Ashton Pinkerton climbing highest to head home from a corner on the near side. And what can Armagh City conjure up here under the guidance of Kyle McCardle? Runs all the way through to a grateful Callum Brown. Just over 10 minutes gone in this delayed National League Cup game. All picked up by Ty Rockey. And again, Brown grateful to have the ball in his hands for Limavady. Looked to be a good option. Switch of play. Execution though And the ball ran just narrowly away from its intended target. But here comes Rio Fitzpatrick with a first real opportunity to run down that far flank. Well defended though by Joseph Burnside. Throw in for Nugovicius to take. Might get it back here, and he does do from Maxwell. Lofted ball, and the goalkeeper's dropped it. And there you go, it's converted in to the net for Armagh City. And they're back on level terms here. High ball into the box. And the goalkeeper, Callum Brown, under pressure. And it was easily converted. And it's 1-1 now between Armagh City and Limavady United. So that lead didn't last for long. And a great response from Armagh City. Goal coming 8 minutes after Ashton Pinkerton had given Limavady United the lead. Well, it's definitely feisty now in midfield. That's a good start to this Under-16 National League Cup game. With Limavady going in front. And Armagh City, to their credit, in the first division of the National League, coming back to draw level. Neat from Fitzpatrick. Just a little too crowded in midfield. Negovicius cuts inside, and this is better retention of the ball from Armagh City. That's with Hines. Inside to Maxwell. So 15 minutes gone. One apiece if you've just joined us. Pinkerton with the header, putting the visitors, Limavady United, in front. Armagh City have managed to get themselves back on level terms. That's neatly cut inside. And it's Shane Toner this time. He draws the save from Callum Brown. They've grown into this game, have Armagh City. Correct decision given there. The challenge on Limavady's number 2, Owen Mulligan. Now high ball, searching ball into the Armagh City 18-yard box, which Rio Fitzpatrick's alert to come clear with possession. And they've done well down the far end. Now corner kick. Run kindly this time for Limavady. Strong defending from Denis Nugovicius. All the way across the back line to Declan Hines. Now it's with Toner. Toner into the 18-yard box. Toner. Well, you can see what he was attempting there. Shane Toner trying to arc the ball into the top corner for Armagh City. Just a little bit too high. Decent effort all the same. Now the goalkeeper comes out, and again he can't get there. And Armagh City, having been behind here, are in front in this game for the first time. 19 minutes on the clock, and their number 19 makes sure he gets in ahead of Limavady's goalkeeper Callum Brown. And all of a sudden, it's Armagh City who lead by 2-1. So Armagh City totally turned the tables here in this under-16 National League Cup fixture. It's a round of 16 match at Home Park. And they now lead by 2-1. So, under 14 minutes to go until half time. And Armagh City leading by 2-1. Negovicius should be easy take for Callum Brown. Again, it should be taken by the Limavady United goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper needs to come here. Does well. Jimmy Carr in the Armagh City goal. Here they come again. Here's Fitzpatrick this time. Fitzpatrick. And he hits the side netting. More good work though from Armagh City. An opportunity here, potentially for Limavady United and for Jimmy, for Ty Rock to potentially trouble Jimmy Carr. In the end, shot went harmlessly wide. There's a foul awarded there by the referee. Ball around the back and haven't cleared the danger here. A good run for Limavady. Opportunity for a shot, and it's a wayward one at that from Owen McGonigal. Deep ball. Brilliant corner kick, to be fair. And again, at the back post comes Ashton Pinkerton. It's the guy who opened the scoring for Limavady United. Does the same again. And it was a bullet header this time. A thunderous one when the ball went up into the air. And it's a brace of headers for Limavady United's number 6. And Limavady now back on level terms themselves. So it's quite the cup game here. It ebbs and it flows. And Still 8.5 minutes of the opening half remaining. Great header again from Pinkerton. And a brace of headers in one game. Not often you see that. What are the chances he might return? Scoring a hat-trick of headers. Chance at the far end. Lifted it high and over the bar this time. Dylan McQuaid it was. Opportunity here. The goalkeeper's lost it again. And it's off the line. Armagh City nearly back in front once more. Now it's back with Carr. Hines. Good switch of play up towards Toner. Four goals so far in this game. In the opening 29 minutes. Ball now with Hines. He has it robbed from his possession initially by McGonigal. Here's Maxwell. Just a little too much on that one. Going to be a change here. Looks like Reece Coyle is coming on for Declan Hines for Armagh City. Good foraging down that far flank from Isaac Cowan. Now here's Pinkerton. Can he turn provider this time? Long through into that box, and it's strong defending by Armagh City. Oh, here's Pinkerton. Edging towards the half-time marker. And 4 goals we've had in the opening 32 and a bit minutes here. It's been a great cup tie to date. Josh Campbell. Tim, got a clearance there. Armagh City still have it. And that's a great save from Brown this time around. Referee just wants the game paused momentarily. There's a lace down being tied by, looks like Reece Coyle. Here comes the corner into the box and headed wide of the target, this time by Jimmy McGurgan. He might have done better there. Just a minute of normal time remaining in the first half here at Home Park in this Under-16 National League Cup game. Drop. Maxwell. Well, it's a fit race there between Colin Enchev, and the referee blows the whistle to bring the first half to a close. It's 2 apiece at the break. The story of the game: Limavady United went in front, header from Ashton Pinkerton, but then Armagh City turned the game around. 2 goals for their industrious number 19 within 6 minutes of one another. First one a tap in after Callum Brown had dropped the high ball, and then the second one, making no mistake, into the corner. But Ashton Pinkerton popped up 9 minutes before half time. Again another header, and that means at the break it is Armagh City 2, Limavady United 2. Well, welcome back here to Home Park. Half-time in this Under-16 National League Cup game. It's 2 apiece. 2 goals for Thomas McAlinden and 2 for Ashton Pinkerton for Limavady United. And that has us all square at half-time. It was a great first half. Chances 3 out at either end. And Limavady United had taken a lead after just 5 minutes with Pinkerton's first header. Thomas McAlinden, though, the Armagh City number 19. He's on target not once but twice. And on a hat-trick like Pinkerton, who brought Limavady, he had led here, he brought them level. It's 9 minutes before the break. And a place in the last 8 of the National League Cup at stake here at Home Park. Here's Rio Fitzpatrick playing at left back for Armagh City. Jimmy McGurgan had a header that went just wide in the first half. McGurgan, ambitious ball, just arced too much towards Callum Brown. Limavady pick up possession again. Limavady, should say, playing in the blue colours here, which would ordinarily be the traditional and prominent colour that Armagh City would play in. But alas, it's Armagh City playing in white today. White top, black shorts and blue socks. Team all in blue are the visitors, Limavady United, who come into today's game as slight favourites, given they're playing their trade in the Premier Division of the National League. But Armagh City have done brilliantly in this game so far. There's been absolutely nothing in it, and in fact Armagh City on another day might have scored once, maybe twice more as well. Jimmy McGurgan header was a slightly gilt-edged opportunity. It's a difficult one all the same. And then there was a fine save to deny a hat-trick for Thomas McAlinden. Of course, if the game was this way after 70 minutes, we'd have a period of extra time, followed potentially by penalties. Limavady with the opportunity to clear the ball down the line. Armagh City doing well to jostle and hassle and to make sure that every pass is an accurate one. Clip ball down the line. Kalin Inchev goes after it. Throws it back to Jimmy Carr. Burnside gives chase for Limavady. Ball flicked on nicely by Thomas McAlinden. Must fancy his chances here of hitting the target for a third time in this game. It's good from Rhys Coyle. Burnside. Nuggle Vicious wants a route back to his goalkeeper. This is good from Armagh City. Just a little bit too much on the ball beyond Shane Toner. And Brown surges out of his 6-yard box towards the ball. Got to it in time. There's Carr. Now it's back with McGurgan. Needs to be careful here not to offer the opportunity to Isaac Cowan. Does just about enough. Get out of the danger there. Well picked up by captain of Limavady, Joseph Burnside. Again, Burnside trying the 1-2 with Cowan. Here's McAlinden. This is good from Armagh City. Clip ball over the top. Looking for Sonny Comboy. He hasn't had too many opportunities. And referee's whistle went early enough there. 2-2. It remains between Armagh City and Limavady United in this Under-16 National League Cup game, to be played to a finish, of course, here today at Home Park. Now it's flicked on towards McAlinden. And Chev, though, has his wits about him here. Takes a free kick. Now picked up by Comboy. This is neat from him. Towards Rhys Coyle. Couldn't quite pick up possession. And the ball's clipped down the line. Again, defence is on top in the early stages of this second half. As the roll on, roll off substitutions continue. This time it's Armagh City. And their manager, Cal McCardle, making a change. It's Joseph Burnside again with the ball in hand. Defending and clearance by Thomas McAlinden, who's dropped all the way back to help support his teammates here. was neatly taken down initially by Tyrocke. Here comes Toner. Onto that left foot of his. Toner! Straight at Callum Brown in the end. Now here's Fitzpatrick. Can he dig the cross out? Not quite. Now here, opportunity for the visitors perhaps. Opportunity indeed inside the 6-yard box, and well, goalkeeper Jimmy Carr does well in the end to find save. He had to concentrate there, and it was Isaac Cowan who had the partial opportunity. Opportunity down the other end, and there you go. It's the third goal of the game for Thomas McAlinden. And he is on a hot streak of form here today. Thomas McAlinden, after 46 minutes at home park, has scored for the third time today. And in doing so, he's put Armagh City in front here against Limavady United. They lead by 3-2. To say McAlinden's goals, he's been in the right place at the right time. No particular standout one, and that an opportunity again. Very nearly for Malio Amaral, who's come on. Amaral! Well, there's two opportunities in quick succession for the substitute here. Callum Brown, though, equal to it. I was saying beforehand, McAlinden, like a fox in the box today. He's been in the right place at the right time, scurrying after every half chance. And a standout player for Armagh City today. Maxwell, that's straight at Brown. Maxwell. It's been a great performance by Armagh City. McAlinden still showing his legs at this stage. As we edge towards the 50-minute mark, we'll have 20 or so minutes to go. After that point, Maxwell, I do feel there's more goals in this game. Nice ball. Right, Michael Butcher. Initially, here's Toner. Oh, what a goal! That is Shane Toner onto his lesser preferred foot. That didn't matter to him though, And Armagh City have gone further in front here on the 50th minute mark. Shane Toner thought about unleashing with his left and stayed cut onto his right foot. And that was an excellent finish into the top corner of the goal. This is a great turnaround by Armagh City. They've got a real appetite here for this game. And they've now, for the first time in the match, opened up a 2-goal buffer. Another opportunity! And here's McAlinden. And no sooner had he scored his 3rd goal, well, he's now made that 4 in today's proceedings. That's Thomas McAlinden nipping through. And Limavady United, having led by a goal to 0 after just 5 minutes here, they now find themselves trailing by 5 goals to 2. And it looks very much as if it will be Armagh City going into the last 8 in the Subway-sponsored Under-16 National League Cup. It's a real turnaround for Armagh City. I have to say, in the opening stages of this game, it was Limavady United who looked the better of the two teams. Throw in on this near touchline. That'll be taken by the skipper. That's Joseph Burnside. And now we've got Toner down the far end. Shane Toner has already scored himself today. Had that ball run out of play. No, says the referee. There's a 6th goal of the game for Armagh City. Stood up at the back post. And Armagh City, they are running riot here today. Great goal, great header. And it's Jamie Murphy this time around getting in on the act. And Armagh City, you have to say, are very much guaranteed to be going into the next round. At the 8th goal of the game. And the subs pouring on now, including Dylan Murphy. 17 minutes for Limavady now to find 4 goals just to tie proceedings. Amaral gives chase. Jaden Heffernan on as well for Armagh City. Here's McAlinden, scorer of no fewer than 4 goals here today. Ball in again! Has that one been ruled out for offside? Looks like McAlinden denied a 5th goal in the game. Thought for a moment both he and his teammates thought that goal would have stood. Referee spotted an infringement in the lead up to it. Now down the other end, can Limavady United reduce the arrears here? That one came back off the post. This is good play from Limavady. There's Isaac Kyan going down, 25 yards from goal. He's done well though to win a free kick here. Goalkeeper Jimmy Carr setting his wall. Free kick's going to be taken by Michael Butcher. Looks really silky in possession, does Butcher. That left foot of his. Butcher goes for goal! Cracks off the underside of the crossbar. And the follow-up shot from Pinkerton goes wide of the target, but great effort there from Michael Butcher. Everyone thought he was going to chip the ball towards one of his teammates. In fact, saw the goalkeeper a couple of yards off his line. Great effort. Unfortunately for him and Limavady, didn't nestle in the net. Here's Butcher again. Tries to clip it round the corner. Still they haven't cleared the danger here. Armagh City. Butcher gets it back. This time right-footed. Too much on it though. High up and over the top of the crossbar. Remains Armagh City 6, Limavady United 2. Thomas McAlinden with 4 of those Armagh City goals. Almost scored a 5th, but it was ruled out. And Shane Toner and Jimmy Murphy, the others who scored for the home park side. Ashton Pinkerton, who made the clearance just a second or so ago. He scored twice for Limavady United. Another change is Porrick McShane coming on for Armagh City. That's good from Butcher. Butcher. No harm this time. No danger for Jimmy Carr. This is good play from Armagh City, who, sure, after the first 5 minutes when they went a goal down, both the Armagh players and management were expecting they were going to be in for a tough afternoon. As it turns out, they've totally turned things around here. Just 10 minutes to go. It's going to be a bit of a trip back up the road for Limavady United. And not one of their best days at the office, let's put it that way. Joseph Burnside with the throw in. Get it back here. What can he do with the cross? Not easily cut out. He gets it back though. Ball towards Kyan. Burnside lofts it high. Too high, in fact. It goes beyond his teammate Aaron Holland. Harmlessly into touch. And that will afford Armagh City and Jimmy Carr the chance to run the clock down a little. Amaral. That's a good ball from McShane. Here's McAlinden. Might fancy a fifth here. Very nearly taken into his own net, but in the end, good defending from Limavady United when it looked odds on that they'd score for the 7th time today. Jimmy Carr has it again. He's looking to potentially let that run out. In the end, grabbed it and kicks it out to Rio Fitzpatrick. Now, can they take out the cross? Can do. Another change coming up here. Declan Hines coming back into the fray. Going off Fiacre Maxwell. Another 6.5 minutes or so in this game. We done and dusted for Armagh City. Good turn by McAlinden. Get it back here again, McAlinden. Just a little too much on it in the end, though. Limavady in possession on halfway. So Rocky. The ball with Alex Mullen. Rocky will get it back here. Dispossessed though. And Armagh will build from the back again. McShane. Great ball to Amaral. What can he do? Amaral. Great goal from Malio Amaral. Sweeping move. And Armagh City put this game to bed. 7 goals to 2. And absolutely no way back now for Limavady United. Quite the afternoon this is turning out to be. Malio Amaral. He threatened when he first came on in this game, and that ball was succinctly hit by Porrig McShane over the top. The run from Amaral was excellent, as was the finish. And for those home fans in particular who have come out to watch this morning, they have witnessed 9 goals here. 7 for the hosts, including 4 for Thomas McAlinden. It'll be Armagh City going into the draw for the last 8 in the National League Cup. Under 3 minutes to play. Pinkerton scored twice, but it'll be in the end of a heavy defeat here, the Limavady United number 6. Good touch from Toner. He scored Armagh City's 4th goal. It was a fine shot into the roof of the net. That came on 50 minutes. Feels like a long time ago. Here's McShane. Brings the save from Brown. Limavády's players looking deflated. Who can blame them? Amaral. Here's Fitzpatrick, looks for options. One halfway for Armagh City. Not in a massive hurry to take it, and again, who can blame them? Fitzpatrick. Pinkerton. Into the last minute of normal time then at home park. There'll be no extra time inside here. Fitzpatrick. Opportunity, great shot. And a save to match it as well by Jimmy Carr. Very nearly a last-ditch goal by Tyne Roque for Limavady United. Great save though. All Limavady's players, the majority of them, up from the back here. Here comes the corner kick into stoppage time. It's clipped into the 6-yard box. Can't expect the referee will add on too much in terms of stoppage time at the end of this game. Carr. McShane. And Chev back to Carr again. Here's McShane to Amaral. He's dispossessed by Burnside initially. Brown. And through, taken by Toner. There is the full-time whistle. And it's Armagh City who go into the last 8 in the National League Cup. They've beaten Limavady United resoundingly here at home park. They'd actually been behind after just 5 minutes when Ashton Pinkerton headed Limavady ahead. But 4 goals on the day from Thomas McAlinden for Armagh City. A further one from Ashton Pinkerton. He heads home with a brace for the visitors, but that very much was not enough. Shane Toner, Jimmy Murphy and Malio Amaral also on target for Armagh City, and it's Kyle McCardle's team who advance into the next round of the Cup.